All right, problem 1 for the test. It asks the distance between 2 points. This is a formula that we should have in our head. It is the square root. Simply the change in our x is the difference between our x's plus the difference in our y's squared. So the change of our x squared plus the change of our y squared, and then take the square root. The reason being is you have a point and you have another point. All we're doing is finding one leg and the other leg in a right triangle. This is always the difference of your x values because it goes from here x to that x. So it's the difference of your x's. This is the difference of your y values because it goes from this height to that height. And we all know it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So that's what we're doing here. So changing my x's. I have 5 and I have 2. What's the difference between there? 3. So it's 3 squared. Plus difference of my y's. 1, 10. That's a difference of 9. So 9 squared. And then I'm going to take the square root after I add them together. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 9, 81. So it's the square root of 9 plus 81, which is the square root of 90. And I said just round to the 10th. So that's about 9 times 9 is 81. So it's 9.5 approximately. Okay, the calculator, just take the square root of 90. Problem 2, if angle 1 is 100, angle 2 is 100. The two angles are, well, they're the same. What is that? That is what we call vertical angles. Linear pair are simply a pair that add up to 100, that add up to a straight line. Supplementary add up to 180, complementary add up to 90. So vertical angles are always equal. Which symbol below means congruent? That is this symbol right here. That means congruent. I don't even know what that is. Something went wrong. Infinity, and that's just a made-up symbol. So number 3, the answer is C. Number 4, angle 1 and angle 2 are a linear pair. So what does that tell us? That tells us here's 1, here's 2. Well, what do we know is true? We know if they're a linear pair, they must add together to be 180 degrees. Now, it tells me angle 1. Here, this represents angle 1. So angle 1 is n plus 40. Angle 2, what is it? 9n plus 20. 9n plus 20. And it all has to add up to 180 because they are a linear pair. Same as if it said supplementary, they would do the same, add up to 180. So combining our n's gives us 10n. Combining our number 40 and 20 gives us 60 equals 180. Now we just need to solve for n, and we'll almost be there. So subtract 60, 10n is equal to 120. Divide by 10, you get n is 12. But it doesn't say what is n. It says, hey, what is angle 2's measurement? We know angle 2 is equal to 9 times whatever n is, which we just found to be 12, plus 20 more. That's what it tells us right here. So I just do the math here. That's what, 108 plus 20. So angle 2 is 128 degrees.